and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have for you Game 2 of the Winners Bracket Round 3 from the Zelda 2 Randomizer Random Percent Tournament for 2024 between levelengine and Tyvarius. I am VT Slacker and I'll be tracking, and I'll pass it over to our commentary team of Star and Royale with Cheese. Take it away.
Hey everyone, how are you doing, Royale?
Doing well tonight, Star. How are you?
Doing well, looking forward to a good race here. Second of two races tonight. This is Zelda versus Tyvarius to see who's going to be second place out of the two O's in this round.
Or with
So,
cheese.
yeah.
Indeed.
For those who are wondering, we had there were three 2-0s in this round, so we had level PKT Patrick being the third. So I had a three-way race where Patrick won, and then these going to 3-0, and then the winner of this will go to 3-0 as well. The loser is going to be at 2-1, is going to finish out at 2-1 here, and we're off for level. Timer's a little funny. GP is not in the Valley of Death, which is incredibly unlikely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is a
it's just
Rippercadian
there. Yep.
Those are wondering, this is a 2-life, 1-gem, 5-part start with Shield, Reflect, Flute, and the Cross. So we could be in for a speedy one. Our comms way ahead of video, but gonna refresh. Gonna do that while we're in this Pillar Pivot cave here.
Yeah, same.
Just saw Ty pick up a 50-point P-bag there. And some variety of absolute junk. Well, either red jar or blue jar, can't tell which, but that is a jar.
Yeah, some jar.
So we do not have vanilla overworld items, because that is a P-bag in vanilla. Command needs to be updated as a 1-gemmer.
Yeah, this is a 1-gemmer, which is only slightly better than a 0-gemmer.
Marginally, yeah. It looks like we have. It looks like you could continue further west there on the southern coast. Yeah, nope. So you have to go east. There's a town here, and then head north on the bridge. There's also another cave here, which is. That is, Mito has jump in it. We do have shuffled spells. I didn't catch which slots our starting shield and reflect were in. If someone in chat caught those, that would be nice.
It looks like maybe Darunia and Nukasudo. I saw level check really quick at the beginning, I think.
Oh, small keys are the drop, which is nice. And part container here. Shield and Darunia,
and then reflect in Nukasudo.
Thanks, chat. Our container is nice on a 2-life seed.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean... 6 might be all they'll get, but it's a decent amount, especially for runners of this caliber.
Yeah, for sure. You don't get to 2-0 without being pretty skilled here. I was gonna go see if we can get a hint here for the medicine, or in fact if spell items
or
exist.
Yeah, maybe he just has the medicine already. We don't know.
Yep. Verdict is go west to find the medicine. All right.
Not this time. Fetch quest items are, out in the wild, so no free spells.
There's a funny placed raft and a P2. I think most of the races I've come this tournament have had palaces on own continent, so this is actually a little disorienting to not have that.
Yeah.
And a lot of vanilla spells too, so this is not being done. It's also a bit disorienting.
Other than the vanilla overworld enemies, it's almost like this game is randomized.
Right? But the scene at least tells you immediately that palaces are very shuffled, given that GP is next door to start.
That's a very good raft tile. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah. That is east facing, it just looks a little silly with the bridge. Okay, Cave to Maze Island, which we are going to leave for now.
Oh, Ty's gonna get Spell. Level said no thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, no helpful hints from Ty. That was vanilla text.
Fun.
From the old lady there.
For level to skip it. The odds of us going to the east are not exactly stellar right now.
It's true. I'm kind of surprised Ty's picking it up, honestly.
Yeah, because I don't know it's worth the time sink, at least not right now. That's a funny spot for Saria. Which timeline is this?
That's a valid question, Mr. Wizard.
But we might want to go. But if that's accessible, that's our southwestern part of the map access. The far western side of the map is just not available. Period. Right now, on both the northern and southern coasts, because the game's funny.
Hey, trophy cave. Oh, Ty found Bagoo.
Oh, speaking of, hey, that's convenient. As whoops for level.
Oh, yep, got booped.
I was gonna take a quick look here in the maze. Random point P-Bag, not a bad drop for level. And trophy in Trophy Cave. Thanks, game. We haven't found Rudo yet. That's boots / go across to the other side of Saria block right now. And Ty's the one who's found Bagoo, so that's not happening for a bit.
No, not as. I mean, okay, he's going back from where?
Yeah.
Check. Okay.
I
don't know how I feel about this Maze Island dig.
I'm not sure either. Oh, hey, item number 1, which is a magic jar. It's looking like our overworld items are not mixed with palace items. We've seen nothing but overworld items on the overworld right now. Not guaranteed yet. We did start with the flute and cross, to be fair, but it's feeling like non-shuffled. It's feeling like non-mixed item.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, I mean, they don't need the child. This very well could be junk.
Yeah. And it is P-Bag.
I mean, P-Bag's decent.
Yeah, was that P5 there for level in the Maze Island? I didn't quite catch the pillars.
I did not see it either. Ty did not check the palace. I don't know if he cares about that. I think well, maybe he does because he's walking out of here.
Yeah. Or I think since vanilla overworld items and small items shuffled, maybe
yeah, possibly.
I forget that's a thing that can happen. But Ty heading west now, so he's gonna be the one to cross the other side of Saria. And we'll see what's over there. Our third palace on the west should be hiding over there somewhere. Because we haven't found it, so it's got to be on the western end of the map. Either on the— I don't know which coast, but it's got to be over there.
Oh, well, he's not going to go over there yet.
Well, no, he's going to get the town. He's going to get the trophy.
We'll get trophy first.
Rudo's also going to be somewhere on the western end of the map, but we haven't seen that yet either.
Okay, so Level has found Bagoo's Woods.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's a very large patch of woods. So it might take him a minute to find this.
Yeah, it seems like Ty kind of luck-sacked into that Bagoo house.
just complete random luck to all
Oh,
go to the
and
right tile.
this forest tile is mixed in with it. That's cute, game. That's very cute.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is a very, very large Mongoose Woods. Probably a good, what, 30 tiles at least of this? Multiple of encounters on it too. Yeah, that's maybe 40 tiles even. That's a lot. Check.
Try not to drown.
Yeah.
Hey, Ty's gonna give us our first look here. What is on the other side of the river? Hey, it's Rudo. Yep.
Yep, and there's our last palace as expected. Oh, he doesn't care what this spell is, he wants it.
No, he's going for it.
I mean, it's one of Fire, Thunder, or, what's the last one? Fairy. So 2 and 3 chance of being required in the... Oh, Fire / Dash, so we'll see. And verdict is all silvers are in P1 thing. And that was Thunder, so that is worth it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that could be necessary. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well pick it up, and he's certainly not going to be mad about it. The odds of it being castable are probably nil, but anyway.
Level is having a time. Yeah, Level is having a time here.
Oh yes, he is.
Mariah, I think you're right. Because he's like way over. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
That's a good point. Lost those tiles are no more than 3 tiles away from Bagu's house, and Level has just managed to. Yeah, that's a good point. I actually forgot that myself, to be honest. And Level is. And the Lost Woods tiles are at the eastern end of this forest.
Hey, Ty has found Medicine Cave also. On this. Across the river portion of the map.
Yep, southwest end of the map. We know that Mido has jump, which would be nice if we can find the medicine. And okay, yeah, I think Chat said there might be vanilla overworld items with shuffled small items with each other, which is looking likely at this point.
Seems extremely likely based on what we've seen.
Because medicine and trophy are both in their respective caves. I think Heart Container Cave was a Heart Container. We got a magic jar off Maze Island, then.
Yep.
A P bag otherwise.
Some of this new flavor text on the NPCs, it's just so funny.
So yeah, I think I think Ty's gonna clear out this end of the map, and then I'd probably go take a look in P2 at this point. It's not far from start. It's 58% chance of being a glove at this point, and you need a gem anyway.
Yeah, and I mean with small keys in the drop pool, makes sense.
At least take a look, I think. We don't. There's a magic container here. Magic container cave. We know there also has to be a way off the. Oh, I guess no. No, never mind. I'm just scared of writing. Chat, any idea what that palace was on Maze Island? I thought at a quick glance it might have been 5, but evidently that was not it because P5 is here right northeast of Ty's position. But it's looking like Maze Island is our way off the west, because our raft is not looking like it's over here. Unless it's hiding in P5 or P2 with shuffled palace items, which is a possibility. But, well, in that case, we'd still need to find Fairy or any key, and both of those are going to be elsewhere, on the east. So, Maze Island is going to be our... so yeah, Maze Island is going to be our way off the west, it's looking like. Logically, at least. Not sure how much they care practically right now, but logically, it's looking like Maze Island is our way out.
Fairy cave with no fairy spell.
No, not that we need it. It just goes back the way he was earlier.
True. Oh hey, there's a bridge.
So I guess I was wrong. There is in fact another way off the west. But no, I didn't. I don't know if we signed up with DM. Means unconfirmed there's a connector there. And yep, park container on Stonehenge.
Level also picking up thunder. Oh
And
gosh.
Okay.
Okay, just go everywhere, apparently.
Okay, I never mind it, I guess. I think just every connector. This east looks fun.
So, I wonder where the funny raft tile goes to, honestly. Just out of curiosity.
Same. Well, I don't think we'll ever see it, but...
Doubtful, yeah.
Oh, hey, Thunder's castable at
Thunder,
magic speed
yeah,
6 jars. That's nice.
Sure is. Did not go down in price with a magic level up, unfortunately.
No. So Ty was certainly hoping for it.
Level is kind of repeating what Ty did here on the... You know, he's crossed Saria now, the Saria bridge, so he's got his magic container.
Yep. Alright, Ty is on the east, is presumably gonna go look-see and see if he can't find the fairy spell, I think is the big thing. He did not pick up a spell out of Raru, so cannot get any key for whatever.
No, he did pick up spell.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, Level did not.
Oh wait, level he didn't. Right.
Level noped out of spell.
Never mind. Thank you for the correction. Although there is the thing to note as well that magic container requirements might be on. That's a 50-50. We don't know, and we've got 6 jars. Our 2 remaining spells are fairy and either fire/dash, whichever one's on, we don't know. Out of Nibiru and Old Kasuto, we can guarantee get the spell out of Old Nibiru. Old Kasuto might not be the case, depending on things.
Yeah, that is a good point. Magic jar requirements are just kind of gross, not gonna lie.
No, like east here, we've got a flute, which is hiding ourselves Old Kasuto, so here we're gonna find out that spell requirement. And our verdict on that is...
Oh, they're on!
Okay! Alright, I guess Ty's gonna read the sign on the way out to see if this is fairy or fire dash.
Oh.
And of course it's fairy.
He is not happy. Chat, you can't see his face, but I think he's talking about ducks on his stream, probably.
Yeah, let's go with that. Here's P3 or 6 in the northeast. Also, well, I think we're in the northeast at least, but it's a little hard to be sure. Vanilla, yeah, this bridge dumps us out in the middle of, the middle third of the map, when there's only one way to go from here. North. Or maybe clocks. Yeah, maybe Alan, although we haven't gone to GP yet, so no chickens for now. Although, okay, there's a... Okay, 444 now for Ty.
Those are good levels. Really, for not having placed any gems yet.
Yeah, the seat's been decent. No 1,000-point P bags, but the seat's been decent for XP. Oh, hey, new casino. That's good. And how nice is Granny today? Nice.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, I mean, at least we don't... Well, if he wants fairy, he is gonna have to dig Death Mountain.
Yeah, I think it looked like neither Mountain or Caldera when he took a quick peek in, so that's not the most appealing biome to go dig.
Level's about to get the bad news on the magic chart requirements.
Yeah. Oh, there's some very cute chicken emotes in the chat there.
Those are very cute chicken emotes.
And there's the only key for Ty. He was gonna update, which I think this might be okay, let's see where he goes next. Well, he kind of has to go east because it's the only way to get anywhere in this seed, as Level gets the bad news about the spell container requirements. Yeah, so Ty's gonna go get Jump and then pick up whatever stabs here. Level is somewhere I lost track of.
Level is, yeah, still searching around the east, finding New Kasuto.
Okay, here's New Kasuto, yeah.
Okay, let's see if our stabs techs have swapped continents. I love this flag. This is a fun flag, I think.
It is something, yeah. Alright, Level heading back south as we get,
Yep.
down
Okay,
stab.
so stab techs on their regular continents today. If Ty wants upstab, he's gonna have to go back to the east to Darunia for it.
And we have no idea where Darunia is.
No, we did not see Darunia. Not sure if Level's going to...
That's a lot of MOAs on that screen.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
That's what I noticed. It's a good thing we have the cross at least, and it is a very good choice to just thunder the bunch, because that's a really rough encounter. That's ugly. I would personally go up A here at that palace before crossing this bridge, but okay.
Yeah, and Level unable to get that magic key out of New Kasuto because he did not get Spell, so...
Yeah.
He's
And,
showing us
okay.
the... Oh, there's the river. Look at the River Devil was useful for once in his life, and they started with the flute.
Right. And Ty doing the thing I suggested earlier, let's just take a look at P2.
Yep.
Which is, I think, a good play.
I do
really
too.
don't
Yeah, this
want to
makes
go
sense.
Big Fairy. You know, the any key is... You have the any key, it's a 58% chance that Glove's in here, basically. You might as well.
Level finding
Especially,
hope
you know,
nothing
it's a one
beyond the River Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense. Like, do this, get it done if you can, place your gem. I mean, even if you have to leave GP, it's kind of worth the early dip in knowledge.
Absolutely. And if nothing is beyond the River Devil, I think the rest of the East, which is going to be the southern third of the map, essentially, since Vanilla East are usually divided into thirds, basically, I think the southern third is either boots blocked or go find a different continental connector blocked. And the other continental connector would be that raft in this case.
I was gonna say, yeah, that must be where the raft tile goes then.
Raft or the boots, or the raft or take the boots from the
Or
connector key
boots,
from...
yeah.
Or actually, no, we haven't seen this bit of the map yet, so this might be something. But well, this bit leads to the Valley of Death, which is this is not a volcano. The Valley of Death is a one-way, and I don't know if there's any much else. But my sense of direction also stinks, so I might be wrong.
Not sure what Level is looking for here.
Me neither.
I mean, he
Like,
didn't find Medicine Cave and dig the medicine out. He doesn't have Jump. He doesn't have Fairy. He can't get Upstab.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe he wants whatever's in Nibiru?
Mm-hmm. Ty's in the item room and bypassed it? It's an item where we can see the item, I guess. What was that? Oh, one of, according to his personal tracker. So, Hal's items are shuffled with each other. What? Oh.
That's fun. It was a
Or
small
small
key.
key, I should say.
Okay, so flute across then.
Yep. Alright. Oh hey, Mindy Boss Horse says thanks, game. Yeah, level has found a burn. Okay, I was wrong about the rest of the east. It is accessible. He's going to pick up fire or dash here. If it's fire, it might link to something useful.
Okay, this makes sense. Maybe he's hoping for Fire Fairy.
Yeah.
Then he doesn't have to worry about magic jar requirements.
Nope, it's dash, which is ordinarily nice, but when you're looking at Fairy being 8 magic jar locked behind a DM dig, you're not so enthusiastic.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, dash is a very good spell. Yeah, Level's gonna use it. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go fast.
I think he's also heading for P2 at this point, which makes sense. No sign of this helmet head yet. Alright, now we've got the good old let's play a game of... What,
Level's going back to get spell, so he can go get the magic key. Since he doesn't have, I don't think he's planning on picking up Fairy.
No, and I don't think either of them are going to pick up Fairy until they absolutely have to.
Ty, I take it back what I said earlier. I take it back. The spell play was worth.
Apparently so, yes. Whoops on our end. But yeah, I think at this point you at least you see if you can't dig this, see if you can't beat Helmet Head and at least stick your head in GP. GP is right next door to start, so it's at least a 0 effort trip. But otherwise we're gonna be stuck playing a pick up Palace and hope you guess right for this glove. On top of the possibility of a fairy block, because, well, if that happens, we're gonna have to go dig out a, BM. Okay, that elevator loops on itself. I'm not sure. Okay, Kai's decided he's quitting out of P2. I don't know if he ran into a fairy or glove block, but he certainly isn't continuing, at least. He saw a good bit of that, at least.
Yeah, and I mean, he knows that the item is junk, so therefore he has the knowledge that palace items are shuffled, which is good knowledge at least.
Yeah, and I think if he's decided that he's not finding at least an obvious helmet head, it makes sense to just leave.
Okay, this is P1 on Maze Island, so...
Okay, yeah, this is a very reasonable...
This should be easier, maybe, hopefully. I didn't just curse this.
Mm-hmm. As a note, I do believe community rooms are on today, so on this seat at least, so that's nice.
Yeah, it looks like it. That is nice. It's a nice change from all vanilla all the time.
Yeah.
Glove in Valley of Death, that would just be rude.
Level not touching our western palaces yet. Personally, I would have gone to P2 without at least when Ty did, maybe even a bit earlier, but Level's heading back to the east instead.
Yeah, he's gonna go grab the any key, I think.
Oh, that's a good point. Probably wants that before Palace makes. Duh. Whoops. It is now approximately a 1 in 5 chance of the glove being in P1 for Ty. Probably a little higher. Potentially a little higher because some of the other palaces have higher odds of being glove locked, but we don't know really.
Yeah, I haven't seen a glove block in here yet, but that... Okay, well, we're about to find out. Item room.
Yep, and I honestly might just stick around for the
Oh, okay,
well,
the boot
is not the glove, but that's about the next best thing he could have gotten out of here.
Yeah, as long as they're not bad boots. As long as they're not bad.
If they're bad boots, he's gonna be sad.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any of those giveaway yellow tiles that you see sometimes up against water. So
yeah, we didn't see any of those, and I would have probably expected.
There was
to
a
see
decent amount of water in that western canyon too. So
yeah, I was going to say that is like because if it was bad boots, we probably would have seen at least one set on that canyon. So,
probably pretty safe to say that we've got good boots this time, but we'll see once Ty finds heckin' Horsehead.
Which it isn't going to take him that long.
No, yeah,
isn't that big.
he's probably seen most of this already. Like, it can't be too much more. It might just be right here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that tracks.
It does seem from what we've seen of P1 and P2 that palaces probably don't continue past the boss. That's what I'm
Level showing us, yeah, I think you're right. Level is showing us a great use of dash there to whiz through New Kasuto.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've seen like all of P1 and we saw a decent chunk of P2 there for when Ty was in there, so I'm feeling like it's not palace continuing past post boss.
Okay, so Ty has placed his singular gem.
Get life
Double
7,
level.
which
It's a double level there for him too. He got a level off Horsehead, and also got a second level when he placed the gem. So.
Oh, it's bad boots.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not looking happy about it, and I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't blame him either, because that's a whole lot of water that you like. That's just mean, game.
You're just looking at this river canyon and wishing you could get through it faster.
It's so bad. It's just so bad.
It really is.
Okay, Level is going to do the P2 dip now as well.
Yep, this makes sense. Again, pretty close to start. That's a 58% chance of being a glove from his perspective. Unfortunately, he loses that, but, well, that's how rando goes. And Ty not having dashes has to walk through Saria the slow way.
Yeah, that is true. This is where dash comes in handy. And Ty's
does.
got a magic level on levelengine, so like dash, once you pass like magic 4, you get up to like 5, 6, dash gets very cheap a lot of the time.
Yeah. That said though, P5, which is very similar in color to P2 through me for a second, is not an unreasonable next play for Ty here.
No, I mean, now it's pretty much just pick a palace for your glove at this point.
Yep, and P5 is here, so he's gonna take the
yeah, this is, yeah. Okay, so Level getting the bad news about the lack of glove.
Yep. But yeah, P5 is not an unreasonable dig. I mean, it's the longest palace out of the regular palaces on average, as got ourselves a very buggy boss Horsehead / Goomba thing.
It is, yes, it is the cursed mini boss.
This one's pretty bad. Remo Shark is at least interesting looking. This one's just bad.
I love Remo Shark. Remo Shark is very good.
Yeah.
Horsehead.
And that was the pass-through. That was the pass-through mini boss room. Level is also the pass-through mini boss room, actually, except for that because it's in P1 or P2. That is a not bugged sprite. For those who are wondering why that happens, Gooma's too big to fit in the sprite sheet. It is too big, so they stole some of the area on the sprite sheet from the mini boss to generate a boss. This is the same reason I agree with Shark Resist, is too big. And Level deciding to quit out of P2. I assume they're either Glove or Fairy blocked out of there because they both quit. It's also possibly just decided it wasn't worth continuing. I'm not 100% sure which. Level's gonna go dig P1 and find out. Bad news. Nope.
Yeah, but I mean,
they suck.
He'll probably at least get to place his gem. Yeah, that is a shame about the boots.
It really is. I agree he'll place the gem here. You might as well. Both the item and Goomba, though we really don't care about Goomba. hiding here in P5. Not that that's a surprise.
Ty is very close to another level. It seems like boss XP rolled high. Like, those red iron knuckles were worth 200 a pop. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that seems to be decent for experience. No 1,000-point P-bags or anything. They've been getting a good amount
I
of
mean,
levels.
I saw a 500. Ty grabbed a 500 earlier and several 150s, which is, you know, better than they could be.
That's for sure. Because they're at 355 and 457, despite this being a 1-gemmer, as here's Boots incoming for level.
You get the boots and you have hope. Hope blooms in your heart. And then you walk out onto this map and find out that your dreams are crushed once again by bad boots. I blame you, Homewrecker. I blame you for this. For crushing, he should change his name to Dream_Crusher. I'm just kidding. I love you, Homewrecker. You know that.
Thundercastable and Magic 5 is honestly nice, as here's Attack 5 for Ty, sorry, Brain. And this P5 is being a P5. No idea where the item or the boss are.
Oh, sorry. Please play again. Bad boots are... So there's a flag in the randomizer that if it is on, lets you walk on all water on the map with boots. However, sometimes the boots are bad, like they are in the vanilla game, where you can only walk on certain sections of the water. And since this is the random percent tournament, that is a flag that has a chance to be set at a 50-50 every time a seed rolls. So we never know what it's going to be until they grab the boots and try to walk on the water.
And in this case, thanks, game. Particularly with the River Canyon West, where you would like to have
right, where there's, you know, a big river running right through your map. Yeah, it would be extremely helpful.
Yeah. Because otherwise you have to go around quite literally the entire map to get to the east.
Yeah, agreed, Mirai. Level's best play here is to never go in this P5. Yep. And he's not. He's going for it. He's like, I got my gem. I'm at least... He doesn't even have downstab. He has no downstab and no glove. Like, this is probably going to be not the play, but it could be the play.
Yeah.
Ty has found the item in P5, though, so we're about to find out.
If this is a glove, yep. Holding 4 fingers up to the screen, I'm not quite sure what for, but anyhow. And...
okay. Okay, so Thunderbird is just right here.
That's a really, really rude candle game. No
so
glove box yet,
now,
no.
What's Ty's next move gonna be? Yeah, see, bad boots. Just...
Yep.
Oh no, level.
Oof.
Bots low-key the worst. They're the worst enemy in this game.
Alright, so third P1, we've cleared P2, and cleared P5 for their items. We know that 3, 4, 6 are on the east in undetermined locations. We've seen the Valley of Death, and I believe including the entrance. I don't think we've seen either of the other two.
Great.
I've seen one of the other two houses. It's in the northeast someplace.
Ty seems to be just, like, refusing to even dip GP without this glove, which
is an interesting play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Because once you do go in, you kind of commit to I hope it's not glove lock, which is what Level's doing. Like, he's going to take every route possible until and if and when he runs into a hard or fourth one, which could be good or bad for him. We don't know right now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, honestly, oh, he thought about it. Yep, there he goes. Okay.
Besides, he doesn't want to commit too hard.
Honestly, I think, I mean, it's one thing to go in without a glove, but like, well, I don't know, Level's much better at the game than I am, but like, I wouldn't want to be in there without downstab.
I was heading for the palace that we spotted in the northeast corner of the east here. Unfortunately, I have to go through quite a few forced encounters to get there.
You're right, Mariah. He could have killed T-Bird. He could have.
Yeah. Decided not to, although Thunder is castable at Magic 5. We verified that earlier. And we don't even have Fairy. We know that Fairy is behind 8 magic jars, and neither of them want to go dig that Mountainous DM or Caldera DM right now, understandably.
Yeah, I mean, I never blame people that don't want to dig DM. Ty's gonna pick up this heart container.
Might as well.
Oh, hey, it's a jar. Not a heart container.
Oh,
Wonder if
funny
we just must be tapped at 7 then. Looks
I guess so. Thanks.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Oh, level is gonna. Well, I mean, okay, this P5 makes sense because it's here, but this is sad for level.
This is a time sink he does not need to spend, yeah. And we're into this 3 or 6 on Ty's side. At least our palette shuffle's been decent, nothing too horrendous so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty good tonight. So we've got the first, you know, cursed horse head here for level.
Yeah, and that is a glow block for Ty here in this 3 or 6.
I mean, yeah, I guess the candle's not bad, Tawfile. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's bad. Like, maybe if they end up having to dig Death Mountain, like, it's helpful, but...
Is it worth the several minute dig of
yeah, I mean,
it
is deep in here.
It is. I am not sure what Ty's doing right this second.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, actually. Like, you know there's nothing in the caves here, dude.
Nope. There is a palace up here, which I thought he saw on the screen earlier, but he's looking for something. Palace is off to the left someplace, I believe. No, actually, it was just in that palace too. I'm a little surprised he quit out of that 3 or 6, although maybe it was just hard glove block. I'm not sure. I was not paying attention. I guess he's at least certainly assuming it's glove block by the looks of it, because he's going someplace else. Chat says it was a glove block left to start too, so yeah, it looks like he's heading for heading south. Thought about the Valley of Death, but is gonna go do something else and gonna go elsewhere.
Yeah, and like he didn't
dash at least.
He didn't see any of this earlier. He noped out of the east pretty much as soon as he picked up the magic key and went back to P2. So,
which was a perfectly understandable play. I think I might have done the same thing. So
yeah, absolutely. So, yep. I wonder if he will also. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't know that it's dash, so maybe he does pick up.
We'll see, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get up stab. Okay. I don't hate this.
I don't either, honestly. You never know with GP.
Yeah, even if there's not a block, like, sometimes it just comes in handy with all the flying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, going for the swag jump. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so level will get the candle, yay!
I think he did clear this place a bit faster than Ty did, which is
Yeah, I
good for
mean,
him.
he did, but he's got dash. It makes a difference.
That is also true.
Ty's gonna pick it up. I don't blame him. It's a good spell.
Yeah.
He's at Magic 5 with 7 jars. Like, he should be able to use it pretty freely.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the Gerunia super jump. It's so good. It's so much fun to watch.
Here's to hoping the glove is blocked by Fairy. It is possible. Oh hey, Ty's found the last palace on the east. I don't think Level saw this earlier.
See what we got. Okay, so Palace. This is the other, so that means Palace 4 is in the Valley of Death.
Yep. And this is P6. Lovely. So the P3 is the one that Ty got glove blocked out of earlier.
This game is so silly. Like, you let him have 7 heart containers, you might as well just let him have the 8th one.
But nope, the game says no. The game is also saying no to them getting this glove.
I mean, let's see. Let's see what... Oh, it's the raft. The raft in P6.
At least it was fast. Which means
Okay,
that glove has to be in P4 at this point, unless Ty is done with P3, and I don't think he has.
I mean, glove can be in P4, or it could potentially be glove blocked in P3. So...
If it's glove blocked in P3, something.
I mean, not glove blocked, but like it could be just behind Fairy at this point.
Oh yeah, we're not 100% sure what level. Yeah, there's the no. P3 is hard glove blocked.
So I don't think we. I mean, we didn't see.
We know they both quit P2, but we're not 100% sure why. Admittedly, although it's the key, so it's a small key anyway, so we don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So glove is either. Yeah, well, glove has to be P4.
Glove has to be P4 because something's gone busted.
I mean, gosh, I hope not. It does happen sometimes, but I hope not. Yeah, do we know where Raft goes? Have we seen the other Raft tile anywhere?
No, it's likely DM at this point, I agree, though it could be hiding someplace weird on the east, I think.
Yeah, Level is just going into VOD and is saying, you know, kind of screw P6 and P3. I'm just gonna go for this other...
Screw the P3 or 6, screw finding the other one, and yeah, we're going.
Yeah, just I don't think Valley of Death.
Because I don't think Level actually saw P6 when he was on the east earlier. He might have, but if he did, I forgot. Or was Valley of Death without Fairy? Yep! Well, not force. They could go dig DM anytime they want. They just don't want to, understandably.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, nobody's forcing anyone to do anything here. This is a choice these runners have made.
Yep.
Arguably the right choice, but still a choice.
That's for sure, yep. Deciding he's taking some lefts, which we'll see if this pays out. Perhaps he's deciding to he's feeling a bit behind at this point, 48 minutes in without a glove, so this has been a bit of a stinker. And is gonna go take the not obvious place of going left. If I was forcing anything, I'd have Level to go back and fight T-Bird. Yeah. Level made a commitment. He decided he was going to take a peek and saw T-Bird, decided to not deal with that, decided to not deal with whatever else he saw, and left. It is a tough choice to commit at such a the point in the seed where he was at. It was like 20, 30 minutes in maybe. But it is a play that we don't know. He might, for all we know, it is a room after T-Bird and Level's going to be Super Saiyan when they get back there, but we don't know. Because Thunder was castable when Level was in there, I believe. He just decided not to, understandably, and well, we'll figure it out. That's a loop, by the way, here for Ty. He's just ran into a bit of one.
Yep, Level about to find that out in a second here. Oh no, they both died in that room.
Yeah, that room is kind of rude. Gotta be a little tricky in this room with careful in this room with Dash and the flying heads. Those get through it for Ty. This place feels really loopy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking that this is a very loopy P4. I mean, that happens sometimes. P4 gonna P4.
Yeah. It is a mid-sized palace as things go, and sometimes mid-sized is enough to throw you for a loop. This is, I believe, new for Ty, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what Level is either.
Okay, Ty found the item room.
Yep. I think Level's might be heading the right way now. I'm not. Oh no.
Yeah, I think he's just a couple rooms behind Ty.
Yep.
Mirai confirming. Mirai, who has a much better sense of directions in palaces than I do.
Yep. And Ty is in GP, 50-45. Level is going to be right behind him. Level has a little bit of knowledge, but he wasn't really in GP for very long, and that was also 30 minutes ago, so I'm not sure. We'll see how much Level remembers of it.
Oh, that was close for Ty. He almost got bopped right into the lava.
Yeah, and if he had, I would have just straight up just updated immediately, because you're right next to start. Yeah, Dash is a whopping 9 points, which is pretty typical.
that's so nice.
These boas really suck.
Okay. Yep, Ty's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it here.
Makes sense.
I'm not surprised at all.
Alright, we're gonna find out how sad Level is going to be about T-Bird. Like, I get why Level didn't do T-Bird his first trip in here, but he could have.
Yeah, I do too. But yeah, it was one more avenue to explore, and like then you have the knowledge.
Right. Level did not grab stab.
Level has no stab tech. He did not find Medicine Cave, he did not get the medicine, he does not have down stab because he does not have jump or fairy.
Yep, because jump is behind the medicine and the fairy is 8 magic container locked. And they really don't want to dig deep. There's a down stab block left to start. Lovely. Alright, what's after T-Bird here as Level deals with this fun room? Paperclip for Ty.
Room. Yep.
Definitely got some options here in this GP.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for divergence, a lot of different paths to check.
Yep.
Man, those are some beefy rawheads.
Yep. Chicken waffles and syrup room, sorry, here for Ty.
Oh, this room.
Gotta be careful to not drop yourself into the lava.
Ty, please.
Upstab block for Level, which he can't do. Oh yeah, Level's also at attack 4 right now.
Yeah, that's kind of gross, honestly. Like,
It is.
I feel
He
like
is...
Attack 4 is just never good. Like, Attack doesn't really get good until you get to level 5. Okay,
Oh,
yep.
hard T-Bird requirement, although Glove was also required.
Wow.
Hard Glove block and a T-Bird block, so level could not have done this first trip, but wow, that is a location.
It sure is. Just
And
right there, behind T-Bird and some gloves.
Yeah, which tied last location that glove, as it were. But it wasn't fairy blocked. And there we go, GG's here to tie. Gonna finish this up, sub-hour, 53:52.
Yes,
And
GG's to Tyvarius.
3-0 for him as well coming out of this round. He and Patrick will play next week, and then Level's gonna face, is gonna drop to 2-1 here. I think Ty will interview once he goes to take a bathroom break or something, presumably, as Level runs into a dead end and is having nothing, probably. I think GG's in the chat. Glove was free, not sure it took so long to beat the scene 18 minutes. Well. I mean, this scene could have gone faster, but like if you know exactly where to go, but really that glove in P4 is not something you dig out very early, I don't think.
I mean, if like on a 1 gem seed, yeah, on a 1 gem seed, like you're gonna avoid going into Valley of Death if you could, like especially when GP is right there by the start.
You do not want to commit too early to it.
See, and Level not having the stab tech kind of just forced him back this way. This T-Bird. So, like, he is gonna finish probably pretty quickly here after this, but it's kind of feels bad because it's like, man, you know, like if you knew the first time going through that Dark Link is just back there behind a glove block, it's like that's unfortunate.
There is at least a glove block, so it's not a total feels bad.
Yeah, that would feel way worse.
Like this is oh, by the way, you could have just done this seed 30 minutes faster. That's the worst.
Attack for a T-Bird is just like a study in patience.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Attack 4 is kind of bad, but it's a nice T-Bird fight from Level, despite that. Attack 5 is cheating. You know what, Mirai? Pretty sure you have an oven somewhere that needs to be preheated.
And there we go. T-Bird down for Level. As long as he doesn't, as long as he doesn't screw up in the waffles and syrup room, this will be a sub-hour for him. There's not much left in here.
Okay. Oh, this is getting spicy. Okay, Level made it through the first waffle.
And it looks like he should be fine.
Yeah, okay. This is much better. When they start knocking out the blocks that cover the lava, I get a little scared for, oh, yeah, okay, he doesn't need that step. This.
Right, yep. Has to do this is slightly slower.
That's right.
And we are joined here by Tyvarius. GG's, Ty.
GG's, Ty.
Hey, thanks, friends. That was
That was
fun.
a
Fun
feat.
gem.
Yeah.
That was an interesting one, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Level
kind of
here
fun to
finishing up.
see. Oh, GG's to level, finishing up.
5835, GG. And
Sweet.
yeah, this was a fun one. Some interesting routing choices to be had.
I think interesting to see the vanilla overworld items, but the shuffled palace items.
So, what threw me for the longest time was the magic decanter or magic refill in the Western Pillar Peabag Cave. So,
yeah, I think
I was like,
yeah, vanilla overworld items with shuffled small items. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, shuffle the-
is what it was.
like Peabags included
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, so I'm just like, all right, I don't have to worry about Peabag Caves. Yeah, that one threw me for a hot minute.
It did for us too, yeah, and then nope.
But no, all in all, not too bad. I was waiting for the fairy block, to be honest. GG level.
Same. GG
GG level.
GG, so I just have to assume that you got lost like less than I did.
Maybe I don't know. I think I went into every single palace. I last located the glove. Didn't do DM, but did everything else. But then I
don't know which one I saw that was part of the 3-6 pair, but it was immediately glove block. So if I'm looking for only the glove, I'm not.
So yeah, that was 3 because 6 I found. Fought 4 horse heads. That was fun.
4 horse
But then,
heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there were 3 mini boss horse heads. 2 of them were in 5. But then I don't know about you. I did pick up Dash because I was like, well, it could be linked to Fairy or it could be Dash. Either way, I'm going to get it, and it ended up being no. It was cheap Dash. No. I was saying it could be Fire linked to Fairy, which would be nice, or useless Fire, which would make me sad, or it's Dash. So I'm like 66% chance that it's either a linked spell or Dash. So I'll take those odds.
Mm-hmm.
You know what made me sad? You had a Canyon West.
Mm-hmm.
You got boots. We didn't see any silly nerf boot tiles, and then
But they were still nerfed.
I was angry on your behalf.
Especially because you had to go around the entire west to get to the east.
Yeah.
There's no shortcuts.
Yep. And then only to find out that caves weren't pointing to themselves. Because when I got to the...
Were they not? Because I was not paying attention to that in the
So the cave I went through in the east looked like it was pointing up to a perfect dead end. So either it was vanilla-like east, and it just shot you way across the map, or they didn't actually logically point to each other. Because I didn't go through any connectors on the west to test it.
I figured I would look at the flag set again. Okay, so with this flag set, it's always going to be restricted connection cave shuffle. So
is it always? Okay.
They always point in the more logical manner.
All right, well.
Destination. It's not like back when.
So yeah, it just yeeted you halfway across the east then.
Yeah, it was definitely a vanilla-like east.
Yeah.
But no, back to your question level though, other than like, I think I pretty much God routed GP. Went right to T-Bird, said, well, let's do it. Fought T-Bird, and then like 3 or 4 rooms later. Yeah.
With which attack?
I think I was 5-7.
Yeah, you were on attack 5. I was not paying attention to magic, but you definitely ended on attack 5, which was
hesitated. I was on 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah, attack 5
go
was.
For it anyways. What if this was the right way? I just want to see what's behind Thunderbird. I know like it's already been lost, but I want to just see at this point.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I still did that whole fight damageless.
Nice.
You did.
Yeah, it was a
Chat
very,
was
very, it was a very clean.
And pretty
very
long
clean
too.
fight.
Always feels good.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. You guys both chose P2 as your first palace to dig, looking
because
for...
what if we just have the 50-50 chance roll that the palace items don't get shuffled?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, the club's in P2, so I feel like
Yeah,
just
I mean,
about
you know
everyone
this...
knowing that is going to want to pick P2 first.
I mean, in general, I think with this tournament, it's especially because you can usually fairly quickly, like you guys figured out pretty quickly that Palace Overworld were definitely not mixed and in fact
Mhm.
vanilla. Um, and then it is even just from the very start, it's always a minimum 50% chance of Glove being vanilla because that's just a 50-50 on the flag. And then knowing that overworld items are overworld palace are not mixed, then you know that it's like a 58% chance because it's the
Mhm.
50% chance plus the 1 in 6 on the other 50%. So you get into some fun stuff. But
Yeah, it was also the
and
first palace on the path, so it's like, may as well.
yeah, pretty much. And then you both wanted to 5. There were some lovely glitched mini bosses. Got low to nowhere there, and then I figure out where to go next. But you got Dash a decent bit later than level tie, but you
Mm.
also yeah, I think level took an early dip in GP and got not much of any. Or I was saying at one point I hope that it wasn't a T-bird with free Darkling right after, because that would be a feels bad for level. But you had to get that glove before you could finish the seed.
Mhm.
Okay, at least
Yeah,
I
just
didn't
the
feel
one.
that bad about losing because you did in fact have to get that glove.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yep.
did just throw the seed completely because I didn't want to fight Thunderbird that moment in
think
time.
the next room was waffles over lava. So yeah,
Yeah.
Or like 2-3 rooms in.
yeah. No, it's always interesting because I saw one gem, I saw P2. I'm like, all right, there's small keys in the drop pool. Do I just hard gamble? And if the glove is here, I was absolutely going into GP.
Yeah.
But yeah, ended up doing a little more clearing because, like I said, I wasn't still totally convinced that overworld items weren't vanilla because of that P-bag cave. But and then the kid didn't help either. It took me like a solid minute to remember that I already had that spell, so that's why the kid wasn't vanilla.
Oh yeah.
I pretty much knew like immediately. I had the spell in slot 6, and
Mhm.
yeah, I already have the spell in slot 6, so there's not going to be a shot anywhere.
Yeah. But no, it was fun. Another sub hour out of this flag set always feels good.
Yeah. Like, well, I was wondering at the start if this might be a faster seed as a one jumper with GP right next door to start, which is a real rarity in this tournament because
I
it
mean,
tends to be Valley of Death so much.
in theory, until you have to go digging your glove out of Valley of Death.
Had to go to Valley of Death anyway. Yeah.
Because the game's got jokes. But GG's. And good luck to you both next round.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the comms and the restream. GG's level, and yeah,
Jeez.
hope to see you further down the road.
Yeah, everybody follow our runners. Follow Tyvarius 37, follow Level Engine, giving us quality content here tonight.
Yep. And thanks to VT as well for doing the tracking and to Royale for coming with me.
Always a pleasure.
All right. Oh, just once again, give a follow to our runners, Level Engine and Tyvarius, and also some love to our commentary team of Star and Royale with Cheese. Coming up on the ZSR network, we have plenty from the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament and more from the Z2R Random Percent Tournament. I'm going to send you over to Vaughn, who's doing some Zelda 2 All Keys practice, but we'll see you next time.